I got this wood butterfly at Dollar Tree, and I finally made one of the cutest little patriotic crafts with it, you guys. I've been wanting to make a patriotic butterfly forever now, and I finally designed some patriotic butterfly scrapbook paper. And I got the motivation to do it, okay? So if you want to get your hands on this scrapbook paper, comment butterfly below, and I will send you the link. And let me show you what we did here, okay? So we took the butterfly, we traced half the wing onto the patriotic butterfly paper. We traced the other half of the wing onto this blue star vintage paper. And then we just decoupaged it to the little wood butterfly on the right and the left-hand side. So we put the patriotic one on the right and then the blue star one on the left. I just used Mod Podge, a nice thick layer. I smoothed it all out. Then we did the other side, and I did the same thing, and I'm not worrying if it's on there exactly because I'm going to take my little gator sander, and I'm going to sand off all those little edges so that when you're done, it looks like the butterfly was made like this. If you don't have one of these little gator sanders, they're awesome for getting in those small little spaces. It's nice and handheld, super easy to use. So now I took my Kiehl's dark wax, and I just grunged up all of the edges of this butterfly. I did the top. I went a little heavier on like the corners and the nooks and crannies. And then after I did the whole outer edge of the butterfly, I actually went around and did that like the side, the width of it to darken that up just a little bit. All right, so then for the center of the butterfly's little body, I took a stick from outside, and then I just cut that to size. I took some rustic floral wire. I wrapped it around my paintbrush to make the little antenna. I just did 2 pieces of those. I love this rustic floral wire. This one's from Amazon. It's in my shop. I'm happy to share the link with you. I use it for all sorts of antenna and different curly cues for pumpkins and all sorts of things. So I twisted those together, and then I went ahead and glued those to the back of the stick. And then for my surface, this is a Dollar Tree surface. It's actually one of those word boards. It came with like sticker letters, but I decided to use it as a background. I darkened up the raised parts, and then I thought the contrast was a little bit too much, so I went ahead and darkened up the inner pieces as well, just a little bit, but not quite as dark as the raised parts. And then I glued my butterfly down. And after I had this all done, you guys, I tortured myself over the bow or no bow. I left a lot off of the camera. Oh yeah, first I actually glued on these little white paper flowers. And then I tortured myself with the bow. I made a bow. I ended up deleting it out of the video because there was no sense in me watching it. It was like a red and blue and lace bow, but it was just too much for the center. So I ended up going with a lot more simpler, and I just did a little bit of Sweet Annie. I did a twine little bow there that you see, and then a super simple white, like a cream off-white bow in the center of that. And that was perfecto. Here it is, all done. It does have a twine hanger, although I prefer it as just like a little shelf sitter like you see here. I'm absolutely in love with this, how this turned out. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? And let me know if you want this scrapbook paper